Hey everybody, thank you for joining. Today is number 5. Yesterday was supposed to be number 5, but fundamentals changed on the fly real quick, which meant change of plans. And remember, we've spent months, the team and I, researching these things to find things that potentially have potential. So let's talk about this one today. It's pick number 5. It's called FluxBeam. The website is FluxBeam.xyz. Make sure you get that right. If you look up Flux, there are 50 different fluxes, but FluxBeam is an algorithmic decentralized protocol for lending, trading and borrowing and all sorts of good things. This thing is extremely capable. It's part of the DeFi system, and it has there's a lot to it, but one of the things, it has won a lot of different prizes and events. It's actually backed by Solana ecosystem. It's got a first ever AI kind of narrative play. It's got a Telegram bot. It's got really good tokenomics. It's kind of very special. And I like it. We uncovered it in late December, early 2024 as well. And let's just walk you through exactly what it is and everything as well. None of this is financial advice. Remember, don't forget to subscribe. This is all broken out as well on playlists. But the reason I do this is because we know in 2023, Solana was a consensus trade, and people were upset last year because Solana did 880%. But now we're looking inside that ecosystem. Are there treasures available? There's a Solana playlist here, SOLALT playlist, for those who like salty stuff, who knows? And remember, the methodology is to find winners from the old world, that is say 2020, 2021, and then find the new high-tech ones that do more, better technology, better features, better speed, lower fees, lower slippage, all that type of stuff, with a heavy focus on finance applications, DEXs, etc. So let's go. And remember as well, all of these could go to zero. Therefore, never allocate more than 5% of your Solana or crypto to these. These are very risky, very small assets. But also, if you pick the right one, they can be very special. So that's kind of the idea. It's a way, while, Bitcoin, etc. are kind of flat, we can do some research and focus on things that will generate some alpha. And that's kind of the whole mission. And I've been asked to find these things for 3 years now, but I never felt confident because they were always too risky. But now there's a new breed of technology out there. Let me walk you through one of them. There are 10 reasons why I like FluxBeam. And I'll lay it all out real simple. First of all, it has Token 2022 support. And this is the first DEX on Solana to support Token 2022. It's a new standard for tokens on the blockchain. And it means a lot of good things. Really good tokenomics, really good features for users, etc. It also has the Solana Foundation grant. The project was backed by a grant from the Solana Foundation, which shows the confidence in the project's potential and its ability to contribute to the Solana ecosystem. Also, it has a thing called Fluxbot, which is a Telegram bot providing a seamless trading experience for users. I'll show you that in a minute too. It is also the Hyperdrive Grand Champion. It was the winner of the Hyperdrive competition, showcasing its innovative features and capabilities. It also has more features and tools than any other DEX that I've ever seen, and it is a cutting-edge DEX. And the Flux Pad as well is a launch pad allowing users to participate in new projects and token sales. Also, it has a thing called Reflections. It's where Flux token holders receive reflections every 12 hours, providing passive income for stream users. But we'll talk more about that after, but you need at least 1,000 Flux to become part of that system. The community is very strong, very active, very fun on Twitter. And I do believe there's a lot of future potential for this if it's adopted. Everybody, if something is not adopted, it'll just die by the wayside. Geo, thank you so much. Also, humor and fun. FluxBeam is a project that doesn't take itself too seriously and adds a bit of humor, a little bit like how Elon Musk operates in the not so good Tesla news today, but there was actually a lot of nuggets there, but I'll talk more about that another time. And now the advantage of FluxBeam as a DEX that I see, and I've used it, it is secure and transparent, and it is decentralized. It uses the Solana blockchain. And there's a high degree of security and transparency for users. Like when you tie in your wallet, it comes part and parcel with a lot of this too. Silicon Valley Stoic, thank you for coming. Also, low fees, very fast transactions, and very little slippage. In fact, I used it today. Also, easy to use interface. So it's pretty logical for even non-traders to use. And it has some other things too that I've never seen before. It's got copy trading. So FluxBeam DEX's copy trader feature enables users to automatically follow and copy trades of successful traders on the platform, helping them maximize their profits. Also, it has integration with other DeFi projects such as Meteora's AMM and DLMM pools, and lots of other good stuff coming on the roadmap too. So overall, very unique, very special. Now let's talk about some news recently. They have launched dynamic proprietary priority fees, which allow users to have more control over the speed and cost of their transactions. Sometimes markets move very fast. Sometimes you want to make sure you get your transaction done. Also, it has a thing called Sniper Upgrade, and that is a sniper feature with a new user interface for faster execution speed and priority lanes for enhanced experience. There's also a faster copy trader. Nobody copy anybody. Do your own research. Do your own trades. It's got that integration as well with Meteora that I mentioned before, allowing for much more liquidity. It's got that DLMM is a dynamic liquidity market maker, which gives users better pricing, faster trades, etc. And it will be part of the upcoming Jupiter launch too. The platform's gearing up for the launch of the Jupiter token, which will bring about a lot of activity. By the way, this whole series was called the 12 Days of Jupuary, because on January 31st is the Jupiter launch. That is going to float all boats. So it's an extremely exciting time as well. Now, what else do we have here? They have a thing called rugchecks.xyz, which I love. It helps you identify if there is a scam or something out there that is going to rug you. Remember, on any blockchain, on Binance, on Ethereum, on Matic, on Solana, there can be rugs, and this is a cool little feature. So you can actually check if you're going to trade something, if they're going to rug you or not, which is awesome. And finally, FluxPad. So that is a way to provide users with additional benefits and functionalities. So lots of really cool stuff. But there's more, even more. First of all, they've also integrated FluxBeam with Bonfida SNS, the Solana name service. So you can use your Sol domain on Telegram, Fluxbot, to transfer Sol, which is a good way. Instead of using your address, you can make sure, or even have things receive payments as well through your Sol address. And a quick look at the Fluxbot on Telegram here. It's just a little screenshot, but you can see all the stuff. You can buy tokens, sell tokens, you can do Flux Pay. By the way, there are the whole payment ecosystem in Solana is mind-blowing right now. There's the copy trader, there's the token sniper. You can DCA using it, you can do limit orders, you can do lending, transfer tokens, check your balances, you can do referral links and all sorts of good stuff as well. Whatever you want, it's pretty special, and it's a unique way in which they have embraced Telegram. And I never used Telegram up until researching this, and I did test it all out too. Remember, it's important to dog food. Now, part of the risks of this, of course, FluxBeam faces extreme competition. It is a small player, but when you look at the murderer's row of competitors on the decentralized exchange side, it's incredible. You know, Uniswap, Rune, etc., PancakeSwap, Pendle, 1inch. And for today's analysis, I will be comparing FluxBeam to both Uniswap and 1inch, just to show you the relative market caps. And I do believe if they continue to execute, they could easily surpass 1inch in terms of adoption. Now, tokenomics, another thing that's very interesting about this, is a total supply of 500 million tokens. 80% was released during the public sale, and the remaining 20% is allocated for user rewards, reserves, and consultants and partners. And the Fluxbot fee utilizes a method where it collects a percentage of fees and then gives part of it, 40%, is given back to FluxB holders, with those holding over 1,000 Flux tokens. And I know that's quite substantial, but this thing was trading at, I think, 20 to 30 cents a couple of weeks ago, and it's gone up quite a bit over the last. In fact, I've been waiting for this thing to mean revert, but it hasn't. It kept on going up. So anyway, if you snooze, you lose sometimes. But anyway, FluxBeam is also part of the Token 22 token extension program, which enhances capabilities and will help things like TVL over time. And the tokenomics are structured, what I really like, to incentivize user participation and growth, and also passive income, and help build retention. So people, when they come in, they're not going to just bounce out again, just use it and abuse it and leave it, but potentially hold for a long time. My plan is to hold this, as well as much or all of my SOLAT portfolio, for at least a year to see how far the actual bull market goes. My goals are not your goals, as Rob always says too. Now, there's another thing called FluxBeam Reflections, and this is the special mechanism where it takes part of the fees and gives them back to holders, which is awesome. Again, passive income, and you can use it towards future fees or whatever else, or just keep and hold, which is big. Now, the user interface is really, really simple. You connect your wallet, you determine what you're paying for what you want to receive. Boom, done. And you'll see everything there in real time. It also pretty much has everything you want to trade on the Solana ecosystem, including USDC and a bunch of other cool names as well. So it's all hooked up, all integrated to everything you want in the whole Solana ecosystem. Now, the investors behind FluxBeam, Meteora Capital, which are focused on early stage blockchain and cryptocurrency projects, and of course Solana Ventures. When they saw that they won the awards and they had something very novel and unique to offer, they funded them too, so which is awesome. The community sentiment, very important to look at. This is only 2% negative, 98% positive. So it's rare you can get 98% on anything, but they did, which is good. Now let's look at user growth too. It's very important to watch, make sure a chain is not dying, but they are growing. So there was a lot of activity. Christmas Day, believe it or not, was the busiest days for them ever. No idea why. But the point is the cumulative user growth is very important. Orange is returning users and blue is new users. And I expect that to grow a lot as well over time. In addition, a quick market overview of the token. You know, the price does fluctuate, but recently it was 6.5 cents up to 8 cents, 9 cents, depending on the time you look at it. Market cap, very small. This screenshot was taken an hour or so ago, 2 hours ago. 33 million. Current supply, 499 million. 17,528 holders. Not very much. Hello, DeFi Logic. Thank you for coming. So that is a little bit of the market overview. And now we're going to compare it to other assets across some broad brushstrokes of tokenomics and some metrics that we like to look at. This is the same principle that we take for all of the tokens. At the very top, I'm going to compare Uniswap to FluxBeam. And if, that's going to sound really strange, if the market cap of FluxBeam was to match that of Uniswap with the market cap of Uniswap today, that would be a 13,500% upside. If it just gets to half the market cap of Uniswap today, that's 6,700% upside. Remember as well, the market cap of Uniswap will grow as the bull market grows, as the total crypto market grows. The question is, how far will these alts grow to? Could they take them over in terms of volume? Who knows? If we compare it to 1 inch, you can see here that would be 1,664% to match the 1 inch market cap today, or half of the 1 inch market cap, 832%. So still, I do believe there's some upside in this puppy if it's adopted. You know, these other ones like Uniswap have a lot more users, but users are migrating away from Ethereum over here. So the question is, what will they migrate to? That's what we have to look for. Now, when we look at fully diluted market cap, if this is kind of crazy numbers, but if FluxBeam was to match the market cap of Uniswap, that'd be a 19,600% upside. And currently it's trading at less than 1% of the fully diluted market cap of Uniswap. And it would be 2,000% if it was to match the fully diluted market cap of 1 inch. So I'm doing both. You can pick what you want, take whatever ratios you want, and make your own decisions. If we look at inflation, this is kind of pretty stunning here. Uniswap inflation After so many years, it's still 6.43%, whereas the inflation on FluxBeam is only 4.44%. Compare that to 1 inch, 5.08% to 4.44%. So the inflation is even less, despite FluxBeam being so new, is kind of remarkable. Let's look at whale concentration, another key factor as well. 84.28% of Uniswap is held by whales, and only 60.85% is held by whales for FluxBeam. And it's incredible how close Uniswap and 1 inch are in terms of whale concentration. 84.68% of 1 inch is held by whales, again, versus 60% for FluxBeam. So again, much better organization, tokenomics, structure, much more fair in every way. Let's look at the chart real quick. I have been waiting for this to retrace as part of this 12-day event. This would have been choice number 1, but the price never came down. Each day it goes up, up, up. So I said, okay, I bit the bullet. Today is a day just to get it, because it was still a very low market cap, as you saw from the data, compared to other assets. In addition, where to buy, because I always get this question, but the reason I share this, I don't want you to buy anything, but I want you to know what the right flux is. So if you go to JUP.AG, you'll see it there. Okay, that's the easy way to affirm that it is a correct thing. If you go to CoinMarketCap, look up FluxBeam, you're not going to find it. It doesn't exist yet. It'll come. There are different variations of it, but there's also 30 other fluxes. Do not touch the other fluxes as well. Completely different animals. So quick conclusion, everybody. And again, thank you for joining. Been a long day. These are my top 6 reasons why I believe it is a buy. It is a token 2022 pioneer. It has ditched the old, embraced the new ways of tokenomics. And FluxBeam leads the charge with this structure, next gen, token standard, unlocking advanced features, smoother trading experience, etc. It is also approved by the Solana Foundation grant, backed by Solana, which is a big check mark, means yes, decent team, not going to rug you, etc. It's a recognized innovator shaping the future of the Solana ecosystem. Also, Fluxbot is like your crypto co-pilot. You can trade on the go with Fluxbot, again, and also using the Telegram bot as well. Also, you can automate your strategies, track markets, execute trades, DCA, whatever, in your favorite messaging app, which is a unique thing. It is also the Hyperdrive champion. Remember the Hyperdrive competition? Well, these guys won it, proving its cutting-edge tech and potential to revolutionize how you trade. And I have used it, and they definitely have some cool features, just like Jupiter has as well. And beyond just trades and unlocks, the tokenomics are solid, and it embraces the AI narrative. So non-stop goodness. This is a very unique project. When you compare this to the old stuff, it's groundbreaking. That's why I'm doing this actual series. I do believe the new guard will replace the old guard. How long that'll take, I don't know. Could it be 6 months? Could it be 6 years? I don't know. But it's going to happen. And remember, predicting the future is very difficult, per Niels Bohr in 1922. So we don't do that here. We just look at data and try and make good decisions based on data. But I do believe this is one of our fastest horses as well for the SOLALT portfolio. So thank you so much as well to everybody on Patreon. Thank you for staying so late. Huge day. Doing 2 videos a day is murder, but I did promise I'd do it. So anyway, let's go. Thank you all for coming. Small audience today, but that's okay. We missed Europe. They're all asleep. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.